On the way this half hour, we remember a Chattanooga legend and a Chattanooga broadcasting mainstay. We'll take a look back at the life and the love of Kelly McCoy. Make sure and join us for that. Also joining us, we will have Chattanooga Family Practice on hand. Dr. Moody is going to tell us what you need to know if you are doing any traveling, especially across the borders. And we'll have a visit with CHI Memorial. They're doing a collection drive for gently used athletic gear. And one of everyone's favorite entertainers, James Rogers, is in the house. James has got a new book and a big celebration. We'll tell you all about it. Kick back a bit and relax with us. We've got all of that. All we need is you. Join us here and let's chat.
Welcome to Let's Chat, the Tennessee Valley's premier show focusing on lifestyle and entertainment, bringing you smart shopping tips, community events, and the newest trends. Now, let's chat.
Good morning and thanks so much for joining us. It is Wednesday. It is March 30th. I'm Chip Chapman alongside my longtime friend, the legendary Scott Chase. Scott, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Always fun to have you here in the studio with us on Let's Chat or for any other show for any other reason. First of all, our condolences formally on the loss of Kelly McCoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kelly, gosh, it's hard to really state the importance, the depth, and the quality of the work that she did at KZ106.
Fabulous voice, extremely photogenic.
Yeah.
And just a great broadcaster, loved her listeners, very plugged into the community. I would say one of the best, if not the best female voice that's ever been on the radio in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I would definitely agree with you on that. And Kelly is one of those broadcast stories that she could have spent 3 or 4 years here, paid her dues, and gone on to huge, huge broadcast markets. But instead, she chose to stay here working with you.
Well, we struck up a relationship. When I came to town in 1985, she worked upstairs as a programming secretary for Greg Schaefer, who you know,
yeah,
and Dale Deason and Gary Mack and those guys, and worked on WGOW AM some in those days. It wasn't news talk, it was music. It was, and so I tried to get her on KZ because she just had this thing. I said, Kelly, come on, be on KZ106 with me. She never would. She left our building and did a couple of stints at other radio stations in town. Came to a point in time where she was thinking about doing something else. We met at a Chattanooga Lookouts game, and we hung out.
Was there beer involved?
There was beer involved, beer and baseball, and we talked times. And I said, you know, we've got the opening all nights on KZ. I'd love for you to come back and work with us.
Right.
And she did for a span of time. Then I did mornings. Then eventually she and I did mornings together forever.
Yeah.
And it was just great relationship.
And, she segued into middays. Some pictures you were seeing of our dear friend Kelly McCoy here, hard at work behind the KZ106 control board. And she has been doing middays, had been doing middays for how many years, roughly?
I would say 20 years, probably.
Every bit of that.
Yeah.
And it's just always a pleasure and a treasure to listen to on the air.
Yeah, she did so many great things. Her involvement with the community and what she did for pets and Kelly's Pet Project, pretty extraordinary. I mean,
hundreds of pets.
Hundreds. And it was her passion, and she was great. And then after 9/11, she said we got to do something special, and she decided to play the national anthem, and we played the national anthem. Kelly has at noon every day since 9/11. And it goes on and on and on. The outreach that she did, but I miss her, man. We finished the other sentences for 30 plus years. I mean,
I had the privilege of working in the building with the two of you for quite some time, and it was truly awesome to see the chemistry and the connection between the two of you. What do you think it is? And we've only got a couple of minutes left, but when you were listening to Kelly, she had the gift of making you think that she was talking to you and to only you, and that's a gift a lot of broadcasters never can quite achieve. Yet she did. Aside from her voice, what do you think made her make such a connection with her listeners and her listeners back to her?
No, I think the love of broadcasting and the love of Chattanooga and her listeners too. I mean, she grew up in East Ridge, from here, loved it here, and this is where Kelly's roots were.
The world is a quieter place without Kelly McCoy in it, and sadly we lost her a little over a week ago. But you folks together on Pineville Road have come up with a way to pay tribute to Kelly, a very cool memorial service that is coming up. Give me the details.
I will. Thanks to you, by the way, for coming over and spending a couple of hours with us the morning that she did pass away. We're going to do it at Covey Creek Farm on Saturday, April 16th, between noon and 2. Donnie Covey has given us his place to use that day. The Acropolis, which is one of her favorite restaurants, is going to cater some light hors d'oeuvres. Dennis Massengale's band, No Big Deal, is going to play that day, and the Humane Society will be there just telling about things they do and giving some opportunities to adopt pets.
Is there a cost to attend this?
No, everybody's welcome. Just come and let's tell some stories, good stories. There are plenty of them. There are plenty of them about Kelly McCoy.
Yes, there are. There are plenty of stories. Some you could even get away with telling right here on TV. But again, this is coming up on April 16th.
Yes.
Noon o'clock.
Yes.
I think it would be fitting if you started at noon o'clock with the national anthem, as Kelly has done every weekday since 9/11.
I agree.
Well, a treasure. Again, my sincere my sincere condolences. Even though Kelly and I had not worked together in a long time, we still maintained regular contact, and I miss her, and I know those of you on Pineville Road do as well.
A lot of tears, a lot of tears.
A lot of tears, and a lot of those are happy tears. So again, the website at WSKZ.com will get you more information on that as we remember and celebrate the life of Kelly McCoy.